Okay.
Вот. Итак,
so give me a second, please. So in general, they use the special translation management tool, and they translated everything regarding the application in this tool. Captions of the buttons, tooltips, this is mostly about the application user interface. And they have the translation here in this application, and they have the pair Russian phrase or sentence and English sentence. And we clearly understand that's not your responsibility to verify the translation itself, because you need to know the Russian version, right? You need to understand because of that, we just want to ask you to verify the English sentence from the language perspective only. That's it.
Right. Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like line editing. So I'm responsible for correcting the grammar and actually improving the flow in grammatical English.
Right. So does it sound correct from the language perspective? That's it. And maybe in English language you have some standard phrase which is mostly used or widely used in this situation, right? Because this is about the IT application.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. Давайте я немножко расскажу о том, как пользоваться.
Алексей, я могу рассказать, хорошо? Потому что у нас...
Да, я в принципе понимаю, что вы говорите. То есть, если что-то не так, я, может, говорить не могу, но понимать понимаю, и даже показывать буду на экране.
Okay, so Andrew, actually we already had a sort of the pre-demo today, and I know this application. So just in general, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I'm actually on my. I just get to the meeting on time. I've had to get it from my phone. I'm just my computer has been doing an update. It's been very slow. Now I'm just going into my. If you can bear with me, I'm actually going to get onto my computer.
Okay, it's not a problem because I'm recording this meeting, and later I can send you the recording. So on the screen, you can see the two columns. The left column, this is the Russian version of the sentence, and on the right side, you can see the English version. Again, and we understand that you shouldn't care about the Russian version of the sentence. You just need to take focus on the English version. And to verify the sentence by sentence, the correctness from the language perspective. And on the right side of the screen, you can see some additional. Yeah, let me just move it. Yeah, on the right screen side of the screen, you can see some additional fields. Yeah, so you can comment here. In case you want to propose some corrections, Alexei would like to ask you not to correct the text itself in the sentence, but just put the comment. Okay?
Okay. So is that in every case that I'm doing that, or?
Yeah, I mean, so you go sentence by sentence. In case you think it's okay, you just need to click on the button, and it means you verified that. Okay?
Okay.
In case,
now
go ahead.
Just hold on a second. I can plug into my computer now because I'm.
Where are we? Okay, just.
Yeah, we can see. We can hear you better.
All right.
Oh,
that's. Oh, wait up. Sorry about that. I've got two things going at once. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch off the phone. I'm really sorry for that.
You just need to mute your phone.
Yeah. Very good. Yep, I'm sorry about that. That was a good first impression.
That's okay.
Okay, now I've got you on the computer screen.
Yeah, great. So again, you can see the left column. This is Russian version of the sentence. In the middle, you can see the English translation, and this is your main focus. Okay. And,
okay, sure.
And the rules they would like to propose, in case you think that this sentence is correct, you just need to click on the button. Alexei, yeah, on this button, and it means you verify that. Right. So it's verified. In case you are not, you don't agree with this sentence or this translation or something incorrect from the language perspective, you should not correct it here. You just need to put the comment. So on the right side screen, you can click on the comment and open the window, pop-up window, and just put some comments here.
Okay.
And they have the special guys who will go through all your comments and make a decision regarding the final version of this translation.
Okay. All right. Yep. So so it's under the heading suggestions, and then I click on the button there. I can't really actually. I've got the okay. If I move that out the way, okay. Now I can actually see that part of the screen because I've got the. Okay. So, all right. So.
Александр, скажите еще про key.
We don't need it. Алексей, нам не нужно. Мы договорились о том, что мы не верифицируем корректные. Yeah, we don't need it.
Okay.
And regarding the scope, this is just current scope. It may be bigger. On the top of the screen, you can see the 7,793 translated words. That's not sentences. This is word. So this is the scope. You can just make a decision regarding how much is it for you, or it's okay for you.
Okay. Right. All right.
And you can use this this top information to filter. For example, if you click here and to select the translated and unselect all other options, you can filter and to see the sentences you need to work on. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Ну, в принципе, все, наверное.
Yep. So we suppose that we can present you this application. You make sure you get the understanding how complex is it, or how much words you need to go through sentences, and based on this information, you can think about the time and price.
Right. So yeah, the way to do it is $25 per 1,000 words.
Thousand words.
$25 per 1,000 words, or which is a 2,000 word. So like that's 100 minimum for if it's less than 2,000 words, it's It's $100 minimum. But I see that it's about 8,000 words. So you can base the price on that.
Let me just double check my understanding. Give me a second, please.
Yeah.
So keeping in mind this scope, what would be the final price for that?
The scope of I mean, it seems to be a fairly straightforward thing. But if we're talking about menu options and so on, I think that so 25 per 1,000. Let's say, okay, so the first, I switched off my, I switched off my phone, so I can't look at my calculator.
Actually, it's okay because we don't need to make this decision right now. We have a time, and I would say that not all these words you need to verify because they have in the text they have a lot of special symbols, some commas, all this stuff. So not everything you need just verify.
Right. But yeah, I mean, based on that, I would say, yeah. I mean, I've got something in mind, but yeah, I guess it'd be about yeah. I'd have to get back to you on that, but if I can get my calculator to work, I can actually give you
we can take it offline because right now they are not ready to give you this work. They need about 1 week to complete the translation itself, and after that they will notify us. I'll notify you, or they can notify you directly that this is ready and you can start to work on that in case you want to do that. And in case you find the common ground regarding the price. Okay?
Александр, можно еще так сказать, если это сложно или что-то, мы можем выгрузить в Excel или в другой какой-нибудь источник, и это тоже вариант, как работает, просто вопрос в удобстве и соотношении туда емкости. То есть можно вот это все выгрузить просто в Excel-овскую таблицу.
We had this discussion before, so in case it's maybe too complex to work in this application, they can download all this information into the Excel spreadsheet, and you can take it offline and work on the spreadsheet. The only bad thing regarding the working offline with the Excel spreadsheet is they need to go all your marks in the Excel and select in application after that. So you need to go sentence by sentence and select it again in application. Because of that, it would be better if you will be it will be possible for you to work in this application.
Там можно сделать две колонки, где вот источник первичный, и второй, если он устраивает, то просто копирует, если не устраивает, то как бы правильно пишет. Этого в принципе вполне достаточно.
Okay. The only thing regarding the working in this application needs from your side, I mean, Andrew, from your side, you just need to register. You need to create the account in this application, but it's very simple because this is GitHub. This is very simple application.
Okay. No, that sounds good. Yeah. So I mean, I think I can manage to use the application. I think it'll be simpler for everyone. It'll be less work for both on your side as so, and anything to make your life easier. I mean, I'm pretty confident of finding my way around the application. So
that's great. So in this case, my understanding, Alexei, just correct me please. My understanding, the next steps, you need to complete with the translation, right? And after that, you notify us this is ready for the proofreading, and in case you find the common ground regarding the price, Andrei can start to work on that, right? Алексей, нужно перевести? Вопрос был к тебе на самом деле.
Нет, да, нужно.
Хорошо, я говорю, что следующие шаги. Вам необходимо там неделю-полторы для того, чтобы закончить сам, собственно, перевод. После этого ты сообщаешь нам, я сообщаю Эндрю, или вы напрямую сообщаете друг другу, да, и он тогда приступает к работе, если там все будет нормально с ценой, если вы договоритесь по цене, да?
Да, и надо еще понять, в каком варианте ему удобнее, потому что, в принципе...
Мы договорились, что в application удобнее будет. То есть Эндрю не видит никаких проблем работать в application, и таким образом сохранит ваше время, и не нужно будет двойной работы, проходить еще раз и отмечать все это. Okay?
Хорошо, договорились.
Later on, when you start to work, you will connect the translators. So Alexei have translators on their side, and all questions or maybe comments or recommendations you can directly communicate with the translators. Okay?
Okay.
Может быть, для того, чтобы Эндрю мог оценить, ему все равно выгрузить, что вот когда мы сделаем в Excel, чтобы он потому что в программе не так-то просто как бы понять. Тут указано вообще количество строк, они разные. Может быть, ему проще это в виде текста получить, а потом, чтобы оценить.
Это количество строк? Это не слов?
Там я сейчас, честно говоря, точно не знаю, строк или слов. Да,
это вот надо уточнить.
Да, это надо уточнить. Но в любом случае, тут вот в приложении тяжело посчитать, потому что тут то маленькие, то длинные и так далее. А мы можем, те, кто занимается переводом, им проще видеть текст. Можно выгрузить в текст, чтобы человек хотя бы, если не работал, хотя бы оценил. Смотрел, сказал, потому что дальше более-менее понятно. Что
надо оценить в словах. Надо оценить в словах, потому что Эндрю, он подсчитывает в словах. Окей?
Хорошо, можно так. Можно так тоже сделать. Есть ли какие-нибудь понимание цен, как формируется цена?
Да. Эндрю называл свои расценки по... Я, правда, не очень понял. Эндрю, could you just repeat what's your price in general?
It's $25 per 1,000 words.
25 per 1,000. words, right?
Per 1,000 words.
That's great.
If it's less than 2,000 words, it's $100 minimum.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. So we
Это сколько...
$25 за 1000 слов. Это, я считаю, что это it's nothing.
Нет, смысл понятен, да, да.
Alexei just need to double check. Is it 7,793 words or lines? So the next step for Alexei just to double check that. And after that, yeah, and after that he will come back with the real number of words because you calculate in words.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it ended up being like 300 pages of work, then we can come to some arrangement, you know, with the price. But you know, but yeah, that's in yeah. So that's generally what I charge for line editing. So it's sort of per thousand. I sort of go per 1,000 words.
I think that we both very flexible in this question, right?
You know, yeah, to a degree, yes, yeah. It's all about how much time I'm spending on it as well. So you know, websites might be a bit, you know, it's a bit different to, you know, if you've got text in a book that it's translated, you know, obviously it's a little bit, it's a different type of editing, but in general, you know, I try to be reasonable with the price because I want to get customers in the first place. So, yeah.
One more question I would like to ask Алексей. Алексей, есть какой-то дедлайн, когда это нужно закончить?
Это, сейчас скажу, где-то 7 сентября, 7-8 октября, где-то так. Потому что потом у нас будет мероприятие, и, ну, к середине октября, вот так вот правильно.
Oh, so
ну, если это сложно, то можно и подальше, как бы это не так, чтобы горит.
Okay, я понял. So the deadline, initial deadline, this is middle of October. But in case this is too hard plan, in this case they can prolong it.
Right. Well, see, that's the other thing with deadlines and such. If the deadline was sooner, then I'd have to ask for a bit more than $25 for 1,000 words. You know what I mean? So that was the other thing. That's the other variable in terms of price. If you needed it much sooner, then it's gonna cost, you know, a little bit more.
Sure, it's understandable, completely understandable for urgency.
Александр, это неправильно говорить, что это не то, что дедлайн, это как бы, ну, в общем, у нас есть возможность и отодвинуть. Это не так, чтобы это не такая штука, что мы должны будем выпустить обязательно. То есть это, и надо хотел бы узнать просто у Эндрю, насколько ему комфортно, у него как по времени. То есть как мы подстроимся, можно сказать, под него. Это не критично.
Okay, so the main point is that this deadline, that's not really deadline. So it's not made in stone. So they can prolong it. It just wishes. And in case it won't be comfortable for you or it will have a huge price for that, they can prolong and make it more comfortable for you to work with. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I'd have to know exactly the magnitude of the job before I could say, oh yeah, in October's no problem. So I guess I'll reserve my projection on the sort of the manageability of the deadline based on how big the job's going to be, because we don't know yet for sure.
Okay.
Well, I don't know for sure. So.
And definitely you will make the decision after we give you the real scope, the real number of the words.
Yes, for sure.
Yep.
And yeah, so if it's so that's for sure. So when you let me know in the next week, then I'll certainly be able to tell you that whether or not mid-October is a realistic timetable. I mean, I would like to think that it isn't an unreasonable time. to work on the job. So yeah.
Алексей, нужно тогда точное количество слов. Я так понимаю, что он будет пополняться же. Вы же продолжаете что-то выгружать туда, да, Алексей?
Да, мы сейчас вначале переведем первый пул да, вещей, потом, возможно, будет накапливаться и еще один блок. Это второе. Третье, у нас есть довольно большой блок, который не переведен. Это описание функций. Мы пока, возможно, их не будем переводить, а может и будем. Но если будем, то там гораздо больше. То есть это такой большой уже кусок, потому что по каждой функции надо там минимум 2-3
рассказывал,
да.
Да.
Это планируется делать частями. То есть первый релиз, второй релиз, как бы каждый раз по куску, и не обязательно прямо с первого раза перевести все.
Я понял. So, Andrew, they plan to have several phases or releases. And in 1 week, they will be ready to share the scope of the first phase, and you can complete the first phase. And after that, later on, maybe they will start the second phase and again call you and ask you to help. And the third phase, it will be the biggest one, because that's not just phrases, it will be a piece of text, because it will be description of the functions implemented in the application. In case you will be interested in that. Yeah, go ahead. Да.
Когда будет, если Эндрю будет переводить частями, это тоже нормально, потому что мы и будем, возможно, и выпускать частями. То есть даже если часть вещей не будет полноценно проверена, это как бы не страшно. Мы просто будем выпускать каждый месяц там, с какой-то периодичностью релиз. И как бы, то есть не страшно, что не все будет сначала проверено. Это хорошо.
Yeah, so the main point is that nobody needs to translate everything from the beginning to end. We can translate by piece, and they will deploy or release piece by piece. So we have a time.
Okay. No, that sounds good.
Give me a second. My wife worked with Babok. Алексей, есть ли моменты, которые мы не успели обсудить?
Нет, все понятно, по цене понятно, по времени, я думаю, что тоже понятно. В принципе, вопросов никаких, просто через, не знаю, там, в ближайшее время, через неделю, может, чуть попозже, мы как бы уже будем готовы предоставить, подключить. Нужны только контакты, и я познакомлю Эндрю с переводчиком с нашим. С переводчиком, и поэтому все нормально.
Okay. Значит, следующий шаг, если я правильно понял, да, чтобы просто утвердить. Вам необходимо дать Эндрю все-таки более-менее стабильное число слов, именно слов, не строк, именно слов. Эндрю тогда может скалькулировать какую-то более-менее точную цену, да, и тогда вы уже окончательно договоритесь и запустите работу. Okay?
Хорошо, отлично, окей.
Andrew, just to double check, the next step for Alexei, he will provide with the real number of the words, not lines, words. And based on this information, you will be able to calculate and provide with the mostly precise price for your work. And after that, you can start work if you like.
No worries.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Andrew, it was very nice to see you. Bye.
Yeah, good to see you again.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.